Okay, guys, we have another video. Um, for this, we're gonna do the same setup, install a mail server, an IMAP and POP3 server, and an email client. So, in this previous video, it was with Ubuntu 2004, but today it will be we're gonna use CentOS 8. So the version is 8.2.2004, and that is the latest version as of this recording. So let's start by installing our mail server, which is postfix, and just press Y. 36 meg. Okay, so alright, and that's done, and we just need to change some settings in the configuration. So that is located in etc postfix main.cf. Alright, okay, let's remove that. So this is good, but what we're gonna check here is the home mailbox. Alright, so just uncomment that line. So you have two options here, mailbox and maildir. So for mailbox, all of your messages, different types, inbox, draft, sent, or trash, it will just be on one big file. So that's what is mailbox all about. But for maildir, as you can see, the last part is dir. It means that every type of folder inbox will have a separate folder, sent, trash, and draft. So there will be different folders for different type of messages or emails. Next is hostname, and okay, do that. Sorry, hostname will be the name of your server. So let's see, for the name, the host name that the server is using. So currently it is CentOS 8. That's how I set it up during installation. So CentOS 8. Okay, and next will be my origin. Okay, so we just need to uncomment this line here. Usually my domain means it's currently comment here. So my origin will be the same as my domain, but usually the default for my domain will be the local domain or local host. And look for relay host, it will be the next one. So relay host, we're just gonna leave it blank here. And it says here that when no relay host is given, or if it's blank, mail is routed directly to the destination. So that's how we want to do it. Usually it should be a specific domain, host, and some ports. So this is how it should be set up, but this will just be within localhost. So we're just good with this one, or it will just be directly sent to the destination. And then next is my destination. Looks like it's already set up. My host name, local host, that my domain, local host. So this is the right setup for my destination. So next will be just write and or save and quit. So once we're done, just restart postfix. Oh, sorry, system CTL. That's for the system B, and then we need to enable it. So every time we boot to the server or reboot the server, it will start on boot. So to check it, it is active, running, and enabled. And next will be our IMAP or POP3 server. So we're gonna install yum, install dovecut. Alright, so just select Y, and okay, that was complete. Next, same thing, we're gonna change some config on the, or some settings on the config. So let's go ahead and go to etc dovecut and dovecut.conf file, and this is the part we need to change protocols. So for this demo, we're just gonna use IMAP and POP3. We're gonna ignore LMTP and submission, write and quit, save and close. And then we also need to, like the previous config with postfix, we also need to change the mail location to use maildir. So that is same dovecut directory, but it will be under the configuration directory, and we will use open the file 10-mail.conf. Right, so this part here, mail location will be maildir. Okay, just save and close. Alright, so next will be to install our email client, which is MUT. Yum install MUT. Okay, a lot of dependencies, but let's continue downloading. Alright, installing here. Okay, so next is to install, or we will create directories, and also for our MUT email client. So the config for those, we need to save them in etc scout. What this means that all files here, or even directories, will be saved to a new user. So every new user will have the same files and folders that we see on this directory. So before we create new users for the demo, we just need to set up first the maildir folders. So first is make dir -p maildir maildir new, and maildir tmp. So this will be, the maildir will be for the inbox. So each the inbox will have a current, new, and temp directories. And we also need to do the same for sent folders. And this one. So for the other folders, they need to be a subdirectory of maildir, and we need to append the dot notation, or just dot in front of the folder. Alright, and next will be drafts, and next and the last is trash. Alright. And then we also need to set up our mod.rc mod config file. So with that, we will create mod. It should be .mod. That's how mod will recognize the config file. cd into that directory, then create mod.rc file. So I already copied and pasted it, and where's it? Alright. So later we will, once we have users, we will change the user and password here, and also for the host name. But we already have the host name, which is CentOS 8. And the spool file, inbox, record, sent, and postpone, draft, trash is trash. So there should be the plus symbol in front of them. Then mailboxes will be inbox. Unset IMAP passive, it means that it will automatically reconnect to the server. Set timeout is 1, meaning every 1 second it will refresh to update if there will be new emails. And then set sort reverse date, it means that the newest will be on the top. Save and close. We need to also add colors, and I will also copy here, just gonna paste it. It's added some comments, just gonna remove that. Alright, and just double check. Well, these are a lot of basic colors, so we're gonna discuss it. I'm gonna show you a link on where you can find this config. Save and close. Then I think we're good. The next thing is we need to create the users for this demo. So user add SpongeBob, and then user add Patrick. Alright, so let's go ahead and also change the password for SpongeBob. Okay, I'm just gonna use the same name for the password. Alright. Paste. I hope I pasted it. Okay. Yeah. So next is change the password for Patrick. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Okay, so looks like it's saved now. So let's go ahead and log into SpongeBob. And go to the directory folder for SpongeBob. And let's check the files. Alright, so our mail dear is here, and also mod. Oh, okay. I actually forgot that we need to change some permission here. It should be 700. It should only be RWX, but I think that's fine for now. So we can go ahead and change it here. Change mod -R 700 for the mail dear. So -R means the subdirectories as we created them earlier. The send, draft, and trash those will be also added with 700 permission. And double check them. Okay, so let's earlier. Okay, that's good. And do the same thing for Patrick. Go to the directory, LSRA, okay, and change mod -R700 mail dear. Okay, then the first time we actually run mods, we're gonna receive an error. So could not connect to, oh yeah, sorry, that is because we forgot to change the username and password for our mod config, vim mod rc. So change this to Patrick, save and close. Same thing for SpongeBob. Let's try again. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like I need to restart our Dovecut server. Status here. Okay, looks good. And yeah, also enable it. It's currently disabled. Alright, so next is, yeah, it's my dog. So next is, right, so this is the error that we're gonna get, GNUTLS handshake. So it's a security error. Because of the new update with Dovecut, it requires to have a DH key with a longer than, I think, 2048 bytes of data, or yeah, just so we're gonna set this one up. Just quit here first. Alright, so the command here, you can just go back to our etc dovecut conf.d directory. So the file that we're gonna change here is the 10-ssl.conf. Okay, so this already gives us a hint on how we can generate the DH key, OpenSSL dhparam -out /etc/dovecut/dh.m4096. So that is the command to run it, and 4096 is the amount of bytes, or the amount of bytes for our DH key. But it also suggests here that we can use an old SSL, the old SSL parameters, that file. For me, that is much better to use, because this one, it will take a lot of minutes to create, while the other one, we're just gonna copy the existing file and then it will create a DHPAM from that file. So we just need to uncomment this SSL_DH. So this is the path for our DH key file. So to run that, we can just add time here, so we know how many minutes it will take. Time, and then dd if var lib dovecut SSL parameters that ps1 skip to 8, and open SSL dh param 1496 /info der etc dovecot dh.pem. Alright, so again it will just copy the file SSL parameters dot and create the th key from that file. So this will take a long time, but with time we will know how many minutes it will take. We're just gonna pause the video for now. Okay, so it looks like it took at least 47 seconds, 47 seconds to complete. Next is this one requires us to restart dovecot. Okay, and check the status again. Okay, it's up and running. And let's try mat again. Okay, looks good. And just need to accept the certificate. Press A. And then do the same for Patrick. Alright. So now let's go ahead and create an email and send it to SpongeBob. SpongeBob at CentOS 8. Say hi, Spongy. And then let's type in house Gary. Save and close, then press Y to send. Okay, so it goes here, and then let's go ahead and open that. So July 17, 4:50 in the afternoon. Patrick at CentOS, SpongeBob at CentOS. So hi Spongy. Sorry, house Gary. So let's go ahead and click reply by pressing R, and then he is no, just kidding. He is eating his lunch. Some smiley. Save and close, and then just press Y to send, and there we go. So let's open it. SpongeBob at CentOS, Patrick. He is eating lunch. Alright, so that's how we can set up our postfix server and IMAP POP3 server with MUT for our email clients. Thanks again for watching.